Hello guys and welcome back to the Peterborough Career Mode. Today we are going with episode number 8. I do apologise there was no uploads over the weekend. I just fancied a break and I wanted to give you guys a chance to catch up with the videos. As videos recently, there was a lot of videos last week on this career mode, so I didn't want to overload you guys with it to the point where you didn't actually manage to be able to watch them all. So hopefully you guys have caught up with all the videos that were uploaded last week. And this week I'll be trying to do as many videos as possible. Do bear in mind it is fairly difficult when you've got, college, that kind of stuff as well, and an actual life as well. It is difficult to make videos daily, and I've just bought Far Cry 4, which you will know if you've been on my second channel recently. So I've been playing that, and I've also been playing a lot of FIFA as well, so I'm trying to get better at the game for you guys, and hopefully that will work. But we are into a game here against Portsmouth nonetheless, charging down the wing here with John Taylor, passing it into Mendes Liang, going around our man, trying to cross it in, and this game was incredibly boring. It was a John Stones Paint Trophy game, and we obviously didn't want to lose because Portsmouth, correct me if I'm wrong, are a League 2 team, so it's definitely a team that we are looking to beat, and they are one of the worst teams in the league, I believe. They don't have very much money. They obviously went into was it bankruptcy or something like that? It was a couple of years ago now, and they went from the Premier League all the way down to League 2, so we should realistically be looking to beat Portsmouth quite comfortably. There was a little bit of a worry that we were struggling like crazy here. This was the first game of the day. I don't think I played any FIFA beforehand, so this was genuinely, I literally got out of bed, 20 minutes later I was on here recording this gameplay for you guys, so I do apologise for the poor gameplay, but luckily we weren't 1-0 down yet, and we do get to the 90th minute here. We get Boswick, lovely little fake shot, cut inside, bang it, and I don't know how that didn't go in, to be honest with you. It was just absolutely crazy, and unfortunately we do go into extra time. Now I'm only going to show you the penalties. We actually went through the whole of extra time, we didn't get anywhere, and we went into penalties, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to show you guys the penalties because nothing really happened in the the extra half an hour of football. So first up, it's Hertha Berlin. He has the best penalty at the club, and he does bury it to make it 1 to us. Portsmouth step up with Connolly here, and he takes a shot, and he does score it as well. So that's 1-1 even at this stage. We do get Ferdinand here, steps up, takes the shot, nice and composed, goes to the right again. I always tend to go to the right, and he does score as well. We get Chorley here, he steps up for a penalty, and I was hoping that he'd miss this. I wasn't quite sure where he was going, but he did go there, and he did manage to bury it to make it 2 apiece. We do step up with Danny Graham, and we try and bury it with him as well, and we do. Very lucky there, I shouldn't have gone to the right again, that was very stupid of me. They step up with Holland. Are they going to better miss, or are they going to score? Puts very little power on it, and he actually hits the post, and that looked like it rebounded out, but it actually counted as a miss, and Luke James steps up here, fires a penalty down the middle. Very lucky actually because it came off the crossbar and went in. Wallace steps up. This penalty I believe he needs to score, otherwise they are out. I start giving him the mess about and he completely skies it over the bar, and that does give us the win on penalties, 4-2, which is absolutely great. Couldn't be more happy with that. And we are going to jump into the next game against a local side of mine, which is Yeovil Town. Now these are one of the not a great team. They were in the championship last year, Yeovil, so you can't underestimate them for that. But I was expecting here to get a comfortable win. They're not a very strong team, and they did get relegated straight back to League 1 last season, so it doesn't really give you too much hope at how good they are, and we were looking to get the win here, obviously. Hopefully doing a little bit better than the last game. I don't want to be holding it 0-0, because if we get 0-0 in this game, we're not going to get extra time as it is a league game, and we do need the 3 points. And you will see the league table at the end of the episode, but here you can see we come down the wing with Hertha Berlin, and he crosses it into Luke James, but unfortunately nothing does come of it, and we get a chance here with Washington. He cuts inside, bangs it, and that does make it 1-0 to us inside 15 minutes, which is absolutely great. Really happy to get off to a good early start, and that's what we need to do at this club is get the first goal. Once we get that first goal, we can usually carry on and try and get another. We did have the problem of them attacking at us here, and we get very lucky here that they didn't actually manage to do much from this, because that was a very dodgy chance, and Alnwick only just gets it past the post, and we do carry on against Yeovil. And then again, they're coming on the attack here. They were piling on the pressure quite a lot actually during the first half, and I was a little bit worried that we might go 1-1 with them. But luckily that went over and hit the netting on top of the goal, and we do get another chance here. We come through with Jack Payne, our captain fantastic for us recently, and he does score to make it 2-0 to Peterborough, and hopefully would seal the victory for us inside the 40th minute. And we do get Yeovil coming at us again here, but luckily we managed to clear. And a little bit of one-touch passing here, trying to beat their defence. We do actually lose the ball again. Our defending was quite bad this game, and we were quite lucky that they didn't actually score 1 or 2 goals in this game. And you can see here, they come down again, trying to do the skills. Completely dummy of that, the Yeovil winger, and we do come down there. They come down to there with Bradley Edwards, and they almost managed to get ahead on that, but luckily for us, they didn't. And into the second half now, just inside the 50th minute, Washington comes in here, tries to go around his man, gets on his man, and then gets tackled off the ball, and then we do eventually have to deal with a counter-attack. They have a corner here, they cross it in, and thankfully for us, we do manage to clear it, and then give the ball away straight away, which is absolutely terrible. And they come here with Ralph trying to work some space, and I don't know how he didn't score that. You know, they could easily be 2-2 with us right now, Yeovil Town, but unfortunately for them and luckily for us, they weren't. So that was all good. But we do move on into the 67th minute here, and we get more passing it up to the guy there. I can't quite see all their names, guys, because the preview window is quite small on this, but nonetheless, they were doing quite well for the sort of team that I expected them to be, and they weren't terrible, but they weren't good. And John Taylor here, look at that counter attack, goes for on goal, hits the keeper, and ends up going into the net anyway. And that does make it 3-0 in the 70th minute, and that is pretty much our win concealed. That is pretty much our win sealed, no doubt, and that is going to be hopefully 3 points coming back to Peterborough United and not going down to Yeovil Town. Look at that lovely little strike there from Taylor, and unfortunately into the 90th minute here we do actually concede a bit of a scripted goal, or a consolation goal as you like to call it, and they do get themselves back in it 3-1. But as you can tell, they were never going to get back in that inside the the 90th minute to score another 3 to win it, and we do end up picking up a 3-1 win to seal out the episode. If you guys would like to see 3 games an episode, I'm probably going to do it on every 10 episodes, so episode 20, episode 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc, etc. Every 10 episodes we will do a 3-game episode as a special, and you can see here we do go through the squad report. You can pause it if you want at this point and look through any of the players if you are interested in how well they are doing. I'm actually really impressed with the team here. Unfortunately, Enter Life there is losing a couple of stats, but nonetheless, John Taylor improving a little bit. To be fair, most of the players aren't doing a lot so far, but we are only, I believe, in just the start of October. I think we're like October the 15th or something at this point, so I'm not too bothered with that because we have only just started the season. We've got a few people here like Luke James going up on overall and Jack Baldwin, which is absolutely great, and I really hope that these players do continue to do well, and hopefully by next season we can be looking at a squad that has mainly 65 or higher rated players if we do get into the championship, which is obviously going to be our goal. I really do want to get into the championship, and I think that Tuma guy is our future star. I'm not too sure because I didn't check at the start of the series, but nonetheless we're doing really well so far in this series. I'm going to quickly show you the league table in just a second, but that is going to be the end of the episode. You can see there we are 3rd in the table. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, if we could hit 5 likes, that would be absolutely great, and I will speak to you in the next episode that shall be uploaded tomorrow.